things about what you need to do in order to replace your lower control arm, and I'm replacing the tie rod as well, tie rod outs, because they're gone on this car. It's an 03 Infiniti FX35 two-wheel drive. Basically, you need to remove the tie rod from up here, and I've used one of these pullers here. It'll save you a lot of time, or you can just try hitting on the knuckle itself and see if it'll come out. So you need to remove this in order to remove your lower control arm. You also need to remove that ball joint, which goes up here, and this was pain to remove, and I used the same tool, but it took a lot of work in order for it to come out. As far as the two sides of the lower control arms, you have two bolts up here for the thicker side, and you have two bolts on the bottom, which are right there, so they go from the bottom of it, and then you have that bolt over there for the other side. This side was a little tricky because they don't have a lot of room, and they have this thing up here which blocks the screw, the nut that goes to the screw. So you just have to figure with it. You can remove the lower cover and then put a ratchet and a up here you put a ratchet and a what do you call it? What was it? It was a 16, if I'm not mistaken. A socket. You put a 16 or 17, I can't remember, 16 or 17 millimeter socket, and then from the other side you hold it with a 19 millimeter wrench, and you just try your best to at least get it started. Once you get it started, it's a piece of cake. And once you remove these bolts up here, this thing needs to go down a little bit. So you need to go to the other side and remove the bolts for these two and these two, in order for this, see how this is loose, in order for this to come down, and then the lower control arm will just slide down, and it's smooth sailing after this. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.